Specialist Horn and Brian Bowman with our sign out front, the Nasty Boys. There I am directing the assault on the tent. This was the colonel who was in charge of the EPW camp with Joey Bain and Marshall Harless. More prisoners coming through. There they are cleaning the tent off again. As you can see, we put sandbags and built the sand up around the tents to keep the sand from coming in, but it still would get in. Filled bowls out front of the tent. Another picture of it. You can see our flags about wore down there. We washed it and carried it home. Myself and Marshall Harless. There we are with the Brits. Those British women gave us those little comedian noses put on during Comedian Day, the British have. This is the leaving Saudi Arabia port where we had to go through. This is the Pan Am plane that brought us back from Saudi Arabia, 747. As you can see, they had it all decorated up with yellow ribbons and stuff for us. Still in line loading up on the plane. There I am with the Italian stewardess and one of the crew chief in Rome. I'm on the ground at Rome. The stewardess took me down so I could step foot on Italian soil. That's inside the airplane. You can see it decorated on the walls and stuff. That's back down at Langley where we land back in the same hangar, and the same people that were there when we left greeted us. That's on the C-130 back to Beckley, West Virginia. This is Richmond where we got on the C-130s. Loading up. Sergeant Walkoff at the airport. There's some of the family and friends waiting at AP Hill for us to arrive back. Several of them standing around waiting until they bust us back to there from Langley. Sergeant Walkoff's wife checking the time. Billy Hodges' wife waiting. There we are arriving at AP Hill. And then the family and friends around the bus is there. There I am with my wife and 2 daughters and son. This is Specialist Lee with her daughter. Billy Hodges with his wife. Sergeant Walkoff and Scott DeHaven with Scott's father. There we are lining up at AP Hill. Formation. Some more formation shots. This is those people in Bluefield were coming back in. We're 4 miles strand. There was people greeting us as we came back into Bluefield. More pictures of people along the side of the roads. That's in front of Bluefield High School and going up to the Reserve Center. People waving at us. That was a truck that let us in with the billboard signs about welcoming us home. That's my aunt and uncle in the background, Jenny Lloyd DeFleece, my wife and son. That's my son and Preston Walkoff's little girl. The area ROTC program meeting us up there. My daughter Maria in front of some of the signs that were in the Reserve Center. Sergeant Walkoff's little girl, dressed up in her American flags. My wife and daughter Maria at the Reserve Center. Another picture of my family. Another picture of us together. My aunt with me. My son in front of Sergeant Walkoff's new truck. Me and my children at King's Dominion, right outside of AP Hill. Picture taken at the house. Son's out front and in the house. Sergeant Burgess and myself getting ready for parade in Bluefield. Picnic given to us by Bluefield Community Hospital. Along the parade, there was a World War I veteran, and several of us went over and shook his hand. Mr. Romano was his name, and his family. At Bowen Field, after the parade, several bands and choirs sang for us. Then we went over National Guard Armory, and Lee Greenwood was in to play for us. Pictures of Lee Greenwood's show that he gave. Singing Proud to Be American. Another shot at King's Dominion. At the picnic, I'm wearing a Saudi headband. Another shot at the picnic. These planes right here would hold about 60-some troops. You can see it's pretty packed. See all our field gear getting ready where we need to set it up. Now we're back at the picnic. That's the headdress. Miss Sicoli, Sergeant Sicoli's mother, sitting to the front there. Sergeant Thornton. Sergeant Dodson, Fred Dodson. Brian Bowman and myself in the tent. Two camels down in Daharan. Sergeant Thornton on a Chinook when we were flying up to Iraq. Sergeant Thornton and Sergeant Oakley back at AP Hill. Some of the destroyed equipment out in the desert. It's a big mosque right there as you entered into Kuwait. Khobar Towers. They were building a PX building there. When we came back, it was a PX. You can tell we've taken one tent down to the front there. Traffic on the roads. Trucks out in the lot that we loaded up with our equipment to go to the airport. Back in my bedroom, a card that was sent to me by the 3rd grade class at Rocky Gap. You can see the sprinkler system down on the near the Persian Gulf for their flowers and stuff. Mike Lee. Down in Daharan, some of the old Korean War planes were given to them. They put on display. You can see the West Virginia and Virginia flag hanging from that balcony at Khobar Towers. A few mountains off in the distance. Streets in Kuwait City. Happy children. Enjoying the plane ride from up top. You can see that they even had air conditioners in the buildings. With the air conditioners. Going through the desert with the prisoners. can see around the camp the traffic would get full at times. Some of the crew. This crew was from Newark, Delaware area. This guy was a state trooper, was reserve. Sergeant Burgess and Sergeant Martin and Sergeant Robinson in the background. Packed up and ready to go home. Sergeant Thornton and I at Kennedy Airport in New York. We had a layover there. This was a picture taken at Bland 4th of July, 1991. They had Sergeant Johnson, the two Johnson, Buddy and Steve Johnson, and I marching. Marshal Harless and I waiting to go home. This picture was taken as we were leaving Bluefield to go to AP Hill. Picture of my son and I. That flag is the flag that flew over my tent. This is a daughter. This is my daughter Maria. A picture done by an Iraqi prisoner, and he did all three of my children by the pictures that I gave him in the corners. I gave him some pencil and paper, and it helped occupy his time. I gave him some candy and different stuff to take these children back in Baghdad. These are teacups that the Saudis drank out of. And behind these are Pepsis sold in Saudi Arabia. It's wrote in Arabic on one side and English on the other. That's a Pyra paper, and it was a drawing done by a Saudi about Kuwait is free. That's a Iraqi shoulder bar, captain shoulder bar, Iraqi money, dog tags, medals, watches, pins, stones out of the desert, Desert Storm candy bar, Coke cans, more drawings in the background, different things that I collected while I was over there. The watches were from a Iraqi officer, prisoners that I traded. That's a 25 dinar with Saddam Hussein's picture on it. That's the some of the change in the 1 dinars and the 5 and another type of 25 dinar. This is an Iraqi gas mask and one of the hats that they wore. You can see their stuff was kind of primitive. Iraqi helmet and pistol belt. It's got an Iraqi eagle symbol in it. Republican Guard beret with a pistol belt. Republican Guard pistol belt. It has the symbol on it too, and colored in. Another Iraqi helmet with a Iraqi canteen. Desert Storm teepee, toilet paper. We'd get it like that. A Saudi Arabian sword. It was made in Syria in a dagger. I bought in Saudi. It had a beautiful design on it, trimmed in gold. British flag that I got off the Brits, a British uniform with their belts. That one says Queen Alexandra Nursing Corps wrote on it. Different type of units, engineering and stuff like that would be on it, and different things. Had the hat and the boots, the t-shirts, everything. This is a Kuwaiti uniform. That's an MP armband for Arabic, for the Kuwaitis. That's a sergeant's shoulder bar on it. This is my Desert Storm hats that I had made up. One of them's got Kuwait in there, my name in Arabic, and one signed by Lee Greenwood, my armband signed by Lee Greenwood, Prince Bandar, and it also says by Iraqi wrote on it, Special MP, which made it easier for me to get along with them. This is that Saudi Arabian headdress and dress that I bought over there. This is some of the stuff the women wore the face covers and stuff like that, and the scarves that they had over there. Sometimes you'd see it with trim like that, with different designs. This is a t-shirt that was sent to me over there, and I had everybody in the company sign the back of it, as you can see. I had Timmy Meadows drew the drawings on it. The one drawing is Saddam Hussein as insane, and had me as Sambo on the other side as a camel. See all the names in it. There's the drawings he did. This is a Yemeni mail bag that I'd taken out of the Kuwaiti airport that had been ripped open by the Iraqis. These are some of the water bottles that we had over in Saudi to drink out of. And as you can see, there were bottles in Saudi Arabia. This was a plaque that was given to me by the Bank of Keystone in McDowell County for Desert Storm. This is a picture taken when I went back to work at the Radford Ammunition Plant. I've got different, my 101st in Vietnam and the 80th MPs from Saudi Arabia. Some of the different medals I've received. Over the years. Okay, we're going to go back and let you listen to some of the prisoners talk again at different tapes.
We've been working very hard to get all of this. Yes, I go with you. How many BRW every day go to Iran? How many BRW go to Iran? It's been 300, 294. Yeah, 294. Yeah. We took them to the plane. Yes, we took them to the plane and they went to Iraq. And then they're going to start sending every day. But it'll take a long time because the Red Cross, International Red Cross, has to account for everybody by name and by ISN number, and it's many, many thousands. So every time you have an Afro Iraqi, that's the Red Cross. Yes. And the Red Cross takes you out. So was the Red Cross on around? Right. Leaving the Iraqi players, yes, Army? Yes, the British Army is out already, everybody's coming out already. They're going home, everybody's going home. We already sent the American 24th Infantry, the American 24th Infantry, they're going already. How many you will send another? Now they send 300, but eventually there'll be 3,000-4,000 every day. As many of the Red Cross can cross. Yeah. That's it. They've already flown home. We will be here a long time because until all the prisoners of war go back to Iraq, we stay here. Yeah, we stay here and take the wire down and all that. We roll up the wire. We come later than they do, so they hear longer, so they go home first. But you go home soon. Most of ours are already out of Iraq. the whole division. Tanks and all. Tanks and everything. Go home already. All the music bands, they're playing to them today. When we get back, everybody will forget. Yeah, they're coming out. Yeah, we're coming out of our route. Yeah, they're coming out. We elected not and to go into Baghdad. Yeah. We didn't go into Baghdad. Oh, Basra. We didn't go into We stopped. We go there just to cut you all off from getting back. Yeah. That was the only reason we got into Iraq. Cut you all off. And the Kuwait Army is in Kuwait now. And the Emir of Kuwait going back. The Kuwait Army there. We hope you to solve your problems in your country. You know what? They're saying that you learn. You can't go out and fight. Very dark here with black smoke. That's the oil. Yeah, they're still burning. Yeah, they're burning. But hard to put out. Very difficult to stop. Very difficult to stop. Just the waste. Nobody gets nothing out of it. The sky is black. Yeah, the sky is black. 2 weeks ago, it was all black. You couldn't see anything during the day. That was good. Yeah. Yeah, well, they're still burning, but they're stopping it. They're stopping one at a time. There's many of them. You want me to tell me what? My family? Yes, I was. You are headed to your family. Good luck? Okay. Thank you. And good luck to your family. Thank you. God be with you all. God be with you all. Yes, thank you. I hope Iraq gets straightened out. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're a wealthy country. Thank you. Still bravely been run. Yeah. Captain says y'all have a good dinner when you get there. You seem healthy. Huh? I am healthy. Thank you. I feel healthy. I thought you were going to say sit down in Arabic. No English. No English, huh? Oh. You know speak? Let me guess. You're a comedian. You're a comedian. Bob Hope. No English. I speak English. I speak Arabic. Bob Hope? Bob Hope. You know Bob Hope? Bob Hope, yeah. He tells jokes, like this guy over here. Iraqi Bob Hope. Iraqi dog. Yeah. You got more hair than he's got. Michael Jackson, his team. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I guess you know Rambo, too. Baghdad. Oh, Baghdad. He's in Baghdad. In the place. No, you Bob Hope. You Bob Hope. I'm not Bob Hope. Yes, you're Bob Hope. Ma? Ma? Yeah, water. See? I don't know Arabic. I don't know Arabic. Come? You sure don't? Raymel? Raymel? Lamb? I'll give him Madonna. You'll have Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson? Mr. Who? Daddy. Singing Arabic. Yeah, oh yeah. John Travolta, everybody knows John Travolta. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What is it, Saturday Night Fever or something? Huh? Charlie Chaplin? Yes. He just...
Jackson dance? Yeah, you see him dance?
Break it down.
Yeah. Is that right?
Jackson, break it down. Baghdad.
Yeah.
ولا فرق
Sergeant, have these been to the bathroom yet? Everybody going? You want? Mom? Okay. Okay, you're going to get it when you go by. Okay, you're welcome. Huh? You're welcome. You're welcome. Bob, hope I can't tell you this. If you have one, you can smoke.
Cigar, right?
Yeah. I have no objection. Wait, we see. Okay? Rambo give you light. Like that? No, it's his cigarette. You're welcome. Good Arabic.
Okay, now, you speak English?
Bob Hope, tell him you speak English.
Who speaks English here? Anybody? Okay, look. Face me. Face me. Okay.
Good luck, Bob Hope. Take care. Goodbye. Good luck to you too. Two children.
Very small.
Very small. How old?
3 years and 8 months.
3 years. I have one 16 years, one 15 years, and one 9 years.
Working only soldier?
Pardon?
Only soldier working?
No, I do other work besides soldier.
Outside army, what do you...
Policeman.
Policeman?
I work as a policeman. I work as a policeman for an army force.
Like this police and police.
Yeah. Police, same.
That's good.
What type of work do you do?
I'm working?
Yeah, when you're...
I'm working in the railway station master.
Oh, you're a station master.
Yes, railway station.
You see Virginia in the film?
Huh?
Yeah, thank you.
It's history.
Yeah, a lot of history in Virginia. United States, a lot of it started right there in Virginia. The Army unit I'm with is from West Virginia.
Yes.
Have you heard of West Virginia? Virginia during the Civil War in the 1800s, they divide.
Yes.
One is West Virginia, one is Virginia.
The second war?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, not Second War. This was during the Civil War in 1865. Well, they succeeded in 63.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. That's when there was a lot of...
Medina Tarife. Virginia. Medina Tarife.
Williamsburg, things like that. I don't know if you see that.
You don't see any Arab country? Saudi?
I see a little bit of Kuwait.
Kuwait?
And I was up by your country, Iraq.
Before war or after?
After the war started. I went up to pick up some prisoners. Pardon? What type of work did you do in the military? You tanker? Or, what work did you do in the army?
I am in military.
Yeah.
I'm like
Private clerk?
yes. How many years in the army?
I was in the army in Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was with that unit in Vietnam.
Yes.
This patch on the right side.
In Vietnam.
And then I was drafted then. The government said I had to go.
Yes.
Then I came out, and in 1980, I decided to go back in the reserves.
Yes.
And when this war broke out, they called me up to come.
Yes, sir.
So this is my second one I've been in.
Year 73?
No, I was there in 1970 and 71.
71. Yes. 71.
The United States had a lot of problems back then. We had a lot of problems.
But this was very, 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 very quickly.
Very quick. Thank
Very
God.
quickly.
Thank God, very quick.
Yes.
Long wars take more lives.
Yes. Nowadays, no. But only
Well, wars are pain to a lot of people. Good. I spent 1 year in Vietnam.
Yes.
1 complete year.
1 year?
Yeah.
For how long? How many months or in what Vietnam?
12 months.
Well,
12 months. 365 days. I count days when I was over there.
بس فات هو يمكن في الحرب خلصته يعني هسه صار فات
ايه هو يقول لك يقبل عليهم بس الاسرى
بس يقول لي شاركت بي الايام بس 65
وين؟
في الحرب
لا
لا فيتنام
فيتنام لا ما مشارك
لا مشارك هو يقول هاي هسه انا مضطر يقول لك الدجال
As most wars, that was a real political war. They drug that war on. People made money.
Yes.
So we.
قد صار لك ولا مراكز هذا مختزف قد صار لك مراكز How many days you stay here you?
Well, I stay.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, I know. But how many days?
Oh, have I been here?
Yes.
I came January 24th. 24th of 91. First of this year.
الشهر الواحد جاي ما صار له كم صار له
شهر وشوي. Let's see, February, March, might as well say April, so 4 months.
يعني 4 شهور لا مو صار له
A lot of it, we are like you all. You don't know how long you'll be here. We don't know how long we'll be here. We just wait until they say we can go.
احنا ما انت ما تدري ايش قد راح تبقى نوايا ما تدري ننتظر والباقي على الله.
We hope soon. We hope we all go home soon. Hope you go home soon too.
We hope so.
But I look at you as human beings. You look at me as human beings. We're human beings.
Yes.
We breathe and need food and we need God and all that.
Yes, I know.
So, you know. But we have to wait on others to make decisions.
Yes.
We're only humans. But as God said, there will be wars and there will be wars. There will be other wars besides this.
Yes.
It may not involve us. It may involve other human beings. I hate that.
You say you Catholic?
Am I Catholic?
You Catholic?
Yeah, I'm Catholic. How'd you know I was Catholic?
That's good, very good. He said every time you say my God.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Muslim and Catholic.
Yeah.
No difficult, very good. Small difficult.
Yeah. Well, we all have the same God. One God.
Okay. That's good.
We wear our dog tags. You can't see through that. But it says Catholic.
تعويذ الكتاب.
Yeah. It says if I'm killed in battle or something, to give me my last rites. And I wear a crucifix. Yeah. We're a lot like you all. We believe in God, our country, and our families, you know.
Now?
No, we believe,
Yes. Yes, yes.
And that's what we stand for. But we believe everyone is human.
Yes, everything.
And who's to say? If it had been the other way around, I would be standing where you are and you would be standing where I am.
Yes. All the Iraqi people, thank you for American. Not American. American people.
Thank you.
All Iraqi. All Iraqi.
Yeah.
Thank you for American people. لا كويس.
Yeah. I don't know why he wants war all the time.
We Iraqi. I am Iraqi. I don't know why.
I don't either. I see war from last war, and why I hate the thoughts of war.
Now Kuwait, where? Kuwait outside.
Yeah.
What you doing? I don't know.
I look at Kuwait.
Yes.
When I see of Kuwait,
Yes.
if Saddam says Kuwait is a 10 of Iraq,
Yes.
I know he said this.
Yes.
And if this is part of me,
Yes.
if Kuwait is part of me,
Yes.
I do not destroy it.